When people say power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely, this applies to families too. Parenthood gives one human being near total authority over another, emotionally, physically, socially, during their most impressionable years. A parent can bring out the best or the worst in a child, depending on the parent's level of self-awareness and emotional maturity. When a parent has not done the inner work, power becomes control. They begin to equate obedience with love and compliance with respect. The child's individuality and emotions threaten the parent's very fragile sense of authority, so they attempt to suppress the child. This is how many parents slip into behaviors that are insufferable for their children. Constant criticism, emotional invalidation, manipulation, or moral superiority. There are several psychological factors that drive this. Ego identification. The parent sees the child as an extension of themselves and their own success or failure rather than a sovereign being. Fear of losing control. Deep down, many parents feel powerless in other areas of their lives, so they cling to control where they can get it. There's generational trauma. If the parent was controlled or disregarded as a child, they unconsciously replicate the dynamic because it feels familiar, even if it's harmful. Lack of empathy or self-awareness. They have not developed the emotional intelligence to comprehend that love and control cannot coexist. Children raised under that energy often feel dehumanized, like property instead of people. They learn to hide parts of themselves in order to survive. And when they grow up and assert their autonomy, the parent sees it as rebellion or betrayal instead of expressing individuality. This dynamic shows that when power exists without love, it turns into domination rather than guidance. True authority is humble. It protects and nurtures. False authority demands submission. Many parents cannot handle the perceived power that they hold because they never learned self-governance and regulation. Without inner balance, power amplifies fear and insecurities. And instead of being a parent who is supposed to protect the child, it turns into the parent is something the child needs protected from. Have a good day.